Well, it's good to see you again. Welcome to Unit 6 of Contemporary Mission Methodologies and Movements. Unit 6 deals with International Mission Board reorganizations. This has great relevance for contemporary mission movements and methods because of the ways that the International Mission Board has been involved in some of these movements and methods, and these reorganizations have had particular relevance to this area. We'll first look at new directions, sometimes called strategic directions. This was implemented in 1997 under the direction of Jerry Rankin. And this was the most major reorganization of the IMB probably in its history. The name was changed for once from the Foreign Mission Board to the International Mission Board, but the major change was the IMB decided to use a people group approach to reaching people for Christ rather than a geographical approach. Prior to this change, the board would send missionaries to a particular country. After this reorganization, the board would send missionaries to particular people groups. So there might be multiple people groups in a country, and there would be a team assigned to each of the people groups that the IMB was seeking to reach. There were other changes as well that you will see, but this was a major shift. The IMB joined the broader evangelical missions world in its people group approach that had been suggested by a number of mission leaders in the years preceding 1997. After that, we'll look briefly at the 2008 and 2009 reorganization, again led by Jerry Rankin. The changes were not as major here. They had to do with some of the geographic divisions of the world. It established affinity groups where a number of people groups were put under affinities, and instead of having regions with a regional leader, now there were affinity groups, and there would be a leader of the affinity group. So this was a kind of an internal change that was made. Jerry Rankin retired, and Tom Eliff followed him, and there were changes made in 2011 and 12 that we'll look at. For instance, the Embrace program was adopted, where Tom Eliff pushed to have the unengaged, unreached people groups engaged by churches in the United States, by Southern Baptist churches. So this was a major push of the board. After Tom Eliff resigned, we saw, of course, David Platt take his place. And one of the major changes during David Platt's tenure was in 2015, the Voluntary Retirement Initiative, where because of budgetary matters, hundreds of missionaries were asked to voluntarily resign to make way for the financial future of the IMB to be taken care of. Actually, a few more missionaries than were foreseen to retire actually took this voluntary retirement initiative and retired, but it has gotten the International Mission Board on a more sound financial footing. And then we'll look at some of the changes down to the present day. And of course, one of the latest changes is David Platt's indication that he will resign, and the International Mission Board is looking for a replacement for him. But changes in the IMB are very important for what's happening in our current mission world. Hope you'll enjoy this unit. Thank you so much.